It's a bit wet and miserable outside, so I don't think anybody's out playing today. Are we just watching from the window? It's a bit horrible. We're hoping that maybe we'll get some snow in the next couple of days. Do you think we can all go out and make snowmen? Have a snowball fight? Maybe. I've got a very special shout out to do today. Now, I heard that one of our watchers every week who is not been very well. So I've got a big shout out to Sam, who's been in hospital this week. Oh man, he's doing a lot better and he got home. So fingers crossed, he's on the mend. And so a big shout out to you and I hope you get better soon, Sam. Okay? Maybe get your mum or dad to tell me what's your favourite story and we'll try and read that next week. Do you think? Let's do it, just because you're not feeling too great, okay? And you're watching every week with us. So get well soon, Sam. I'm going to tell us what we're going to do today. I've got a few things for us to do. First of all, I've got another story to read, obviously. And then I've got another little game that we can maybe try and play. We'll see how it goes. So today's story, for anybody that doesn't know, is Charlie Cook's favourite book. So we're going to read Charlie Cook's favourite book. Then I've got a little game that's relating to the book. So if we want to get comfy, and we'll do the story time, and then we'll jump up and we'll play a game. So make sure you've got a wee space for when we're finished our story. Let's see. Push my magic buttons and let's get our storybook up. There we go. Can we all see it? Yeah, fab. So, let's get a wee started on this book. It's called Charlie Cook's Favourite Book. So again, this one's been done by Julia Donaldson. And the pictures, again, by Axel Scheffler. He's really good at drawing, this person, isn't he? Yeah. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Charlie Cook, who curled up in a cosy chair and read his favourite book about a leaky pirate ship which very nearly sank, and a pirate chief who got the blame and had to walk the plank. The chief swam to an island and went digging with his hook. At last he found a treasure chest, and in it was a book about a girl called Goldilocks and three indignant bears who cried, "Who's had our porridge? Who's been sitting on our chairs?" They went into the bedroom and Baby Bear said, "Look! She's in my bed, and what's more, she's got my favourite book about Sir Percy Pilkington, a bold and fearless knight who told the dragon, 'Wait, I'm not quite ready for the fight. You must hear this one first.' And then his armour clanked and shook as he read aloud a joke he found inside his favourite book about Rowena Read-a-Lot, a very well-read frog who jumped upon a lily pad and jumped upon a log, then jumped into the library which stood beside the brook and went, 'Read it, read it, read it,' as she jumped upon a book about an oak tree full of birds. Each bird had built a nest, and they had a competition to decide which one was best. They chose to ask an owl to judge it, and the winner was a rook, whose nest was lined with pages from his favourite book about a girl who saw a flying saucer in the sky. Some small green men were in it, and they waved as they flew by. She tugged her mother's sleeve and said, "Look, Mum, what I've just seen." But Mum said, "Hush, I'm trying to read my favourite magazine about a wicked jewel thief who stole the king's crown, but then got stuck behind some sheep, which slowed his car right down. The king dialed 999, and soon the cops caught the crook and flung him into prison, where he read his favourite book about a greedy crocodile who got fed up with fish and went on land to try and find some other kind of dish. He went into a bookshop, and he there grew even greedier while reading on page 90 of a large encyclopedia about the biggest birthday cake the world had ever seen. A team of royal cake makers had made it for the Queen. The cake was so delicious that a famous spaceman took a slice of it to Jupiter. He also took a book about a ghost who glided around a castle every night, carrying her head and giving everyone a fright. She kept it up till morning, then she found a shady nook and put her head back on again to read her favourite book about a cosy armchair and a boy called Charlie Cook. Oh, that's the end of that story, guys. There we go. Did we enjoy that story, guys? As I promised, I've got a little game for us to play today. We're going to act out all the different characters from today's book. Do you think we can do that? I think so too. So everybody jump up and find a wee space so you can still see me, but you can still hear me. If I say we're going to pretend to be a pirate, the pirate in the book, what did he have? He had a big claw for a hook for his arm, didn't he? Big hook. And what do pirates do? Yeah, they walk the plank as well, didn't he? So try and balance and see if you can walk the plank. One foot in front of the other. And then jump into the water. Well done, boys and girls. The next one in our story was the three bears. So what do bears do? That's right, they go roar. Yeah, so let's all be bears and going roar. Well done. Who was next in the story, do we remember? That's right, it was the knight, and he didn't want to fight, did he? So instead we're going to get our swords, our kid-on swords, and we're going to kid on and we're fighting the dragon. That's it. Who was next? It was a frog, wasn't it? Yeah, so what do frogs do? They jump up and down on their legs, don't they? So if you all crouch down and jump like a frog. I've not got much space at this bit, so I can't do it. So if you jump up and down like a frog. Did I hear some frog noises as well? Yeah, good guys. So, next one. Who was next in the story? It was about the birds. So what do birds do other than go cheep, 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 cheep? Yeah, they fly, don't they? So let's all flap our wings and fly. Do you think you could fly around in a big circle in whatever room you're in? Good. So, who was next in the story? It was about the girl who seen aliens. Now, what do aliens do? I think that one's a tricky one. It'll be good to see some of your interpretations of what an alien does. Next in the storybook was the jewel thief. What does the thief do? He tried to run away, so run as fast as you can on the spot. That's it. Faster, faster. Super duper. And next in the story was the crocodile. Crocodiles have got big jaws, don't they? So if we're doing a crocodile, we go chomp, 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 don't we? We do. Well done. Next in the story, it was a spaceman, wasn't it? So the spacemen, what do spacemen do? They go in super slow motion, don't they? So let's try and move in super slow motion. Well done. And last in the story, it was the ghost, wasn't it? I'm not going to ask you to carry your head about because that would be silly, wouldn't it? So what did ghosts do? She was going round giving everyone a fright, wasn't she? Aha! So if we're going to be a ghost, we're going to go boo! That's it. So if I read out some of the characters, do you think you could act out what we've just learned? And I'll maybe do it faster and faster and see how quickly we can go. So if I say we're going to be a knight, we're going to get our sword out and we're going to go swoosh, 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 swoosh. And a crocodile, it's going to go chomp, 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 chomp. And a jewel thief, we're going to run on the spot as fast as we can. Faster and faster and faster. How about if we say being a pirate? We wobble along that plank, aren't we? Uh-huh. And how about a frog? That's it, go down on the floor and jump up and down like a frog. And how about the birds? What do the birds do? Fly and flap their wings. That's it. A bear. That's it. And a ghost. Boo! Oh my goodness, you just gave me a fright. Super. So have we missed anyone? Oh, we've missed the aliens. Well done, guys. Spaceman. Going to go in super slow motion. Well done. Super duper. Did we enjoy that wee game, boys and girls? So I thought we could maybe try another activity. There was lots of books in today's story, and all of the books went on a little adventure. So I thought maybe we could all go on an adventure. Now, we're not allowed to go very far now, but I thought we've all got really good imaginations because most of us come to Wayne's World to play, don't we? When you're next going a wee walk or outside to play or going to the park, or even if you want to do an adventure in the house and make an adventure, why don't make up a big story and create an adventure and make your playtime even more exciting? Do you think you could do that? I think so too. Well, that's all for today, boys and girls. It's another quick one today. I have got a new story that's going to come out on my YouTube channel on Tuesday. So if there's a story that you would like to see me reading out, why don't you get your adult to pop in the comments and we'll see if we can get a wee hold of the copy of that story and we can read it out loud at story time. Until next week, but if you can't wait, join me on YouTube on Tuesday. Until then, boys and girls, I will see you next time. Bye!